arms of this lonely sand. It's a promise of soul, a vow of the heart. Nothing in this world can keep us apart. Sliver of silver and white, watching the shadows of another long night. I feel your presence in the beat of my chest, the only memory that I love the best. If I were born again 1,000 times as true, I'd spend every breath just looking for you. The sun's promise, always you. Aria Rose. I'm looking up at the navy blue sky, asking the ancient constellations why did we meet just to let it all go in a world that's moving a little too slow. I see our names in the dust of the moon, a melody fading a little too soon. Oh, it's written in the stars, it's written in light, a fire that's burning through the hollow of the night. If I were born again 1,000 times, I'd try to find your star up in the endless sky, painting the shadows in colors of you. Everything I am is a reflection of truth, written in light, still finding you. Aria Rose. I'd love you simply like a meadow in the light, painting the whole wide world bold and bright, admiring you always like a butterfly in flight, and never holding back through the quiet of night. For anyone who's seen you, even for a glance, wear upon their face hope's bright radiance. In our meadow of memories, the sun never sets, forgiving the silence and the old regrets. I choose to lose you still 1,000 times, it's true, then live a single life without ever knowing you. If I were born again 1,000 times, I'd try to find you once more under a different sky. Oh, Mm. Mm, yeah. Mm. The hallway floor still knows your heavy step. The promises that we should have kept. I see a shadow in the morning light, the only thing that's left inside the white. I reach for you, but touch the hollow air. A ghost of Jasmine that is always there. Oh, it's just the shadows of you in every room. A silent heart in the middle of gloom. If I were born again, I'd wait right here, through every shadow and through every year. You're the only rhythm that my soul can hear. Just shadows still listening. Aria Rose. We built a bridge across the sea of time, a perfect rhythm and a perfect rhyme. The waves are crashing on the rocks below, but I'm not ever gonna let you go. I carry the fire, I carry the spark, a golden lantern in the hollow dark. Cross the bridge of 1,000 lives, the only part of me that still survives. I choose to lose you just to know your name, then live a single life and feel the same. If I were born again, I'd find the way back to the morning of our yesterday. Across the bridge, finding you. Aria I found the locket in a rusted box, under the keys and under all the locks. A dried up rose from a summer day, before the world decided to get in the way. I wouldn't trade the dust or the faded lines for all the diamonds in the silver mines. It's just the rose and the rust of time, a beautiful reason for this lonely rhyme. I'd love you simply like a meadow in the rain, washing away the colors of every old pain. If I were born again, 1,000 times it's true, I'd choose the rust if it leads back to you. Rose and rust, always true. Aria Rose. Mm. edge of the world tonight, watching the moon turn the water to light. I hear your name in the crash of the wave, the only rhythm that I wanna save. I carry you through the salt and the foam, the only heart that feels like a home. Oh, it's just the sound of the sea in my soul, the only melody that makes me whole. If I were born again 1,000 times, it's true, I'd find the tide that leads me back to you. You're the highest peak, the deepest blue. Everything I am is a reflection of you. Endless blue, endless blue, always you. Aria Rose. The jasmine's blooming by the garden gate. I'm walking in the shadows, learning how to wait. The moon is hanging heavy like a silver fruit, while the love inside me is taking deeper root. I can smell your presence in the cool night air, a touch of magic that is always there. In our midnight garden, under the stars, I'm healing the rhythm of all our old scars. I love you simply like a flower in the rain, washing away the colors of every old pain. If I were born again 1,000 times, I'd try to find your scent under this lonely sky. Flowers in the dark, still blooming. Aria Rose. I've got a pocket full of folded lines, trying to read between the ancient signs. We built a world out of paper and grace, thinking we'd found our permanent place. But the wind is picking up, the air is thin, I don't know where to let the light begin. Like a million paper hearts scattered in the wind, where does the end of us even begin? I choose to lose you still 1,000 times, it's true, than live a single life without knowing you. dusty shop, a moment frozen solid where the world decided to stop. In a heavy silver frame, tarnished by the years, a photograph of laughter that survived a sea of tears. I wouldn't trade the rust, and I wouldn't trade the dust for all the shiny diamonds. You're the only one I trust. Oh, it's just a silver frame and a golden light, the only thing that's keeping me inside the night. If I were born again 1,000 times, I'd try to find a smile under this fading sky. You're the highest step, the deepest love I found, the only solid thing on this shifting ground. Treasured forever in the silver frame, Aria Rose. The world is turning in a haze of gray. I'm lost inside the noise of every day. But when the night falls and the city's quiet, I find my peace inside the sonic riot. I look up to the dark and endless blue, looking for the light that leads me back to you. You're my northern star, my only guide, nowhere for this lonely heart of mine to hide. Across the galaxies and through the rain, I find my way to you through all the pain. If I were born again 1,000 times, it's true, I'd spend every life just finding you. Shining so bright, my northern star. Aria Rose. The sun is dipping low behind the pines, tracing all our old and sacred lines. The world is glowing in a coat of gold, a story of a love that won't grow old. I admire you always, like a butterfly in flight, before the shadows turn into the night. Oh, it's the amber hour, the golden light, painting every memory bold and bright. I love you simply like a meadow in the sun, the only race that I have ever won. There are no words that could ever explain how you're the sunlight after every rain. before the music starts, the rhythmic beating of our lonely hearts, the needles dancing on a black silk groove, tracing the shadows of your every move. It's a vintage sound, it's a dusty grace, trying to find the ghost of your embrace. Oh, it's a slow dance in a circle of gold, a story of a love that's never been sold. If I were born again 1,000 times, I'd try to find your rhythm under this fading sky. Every crackle is a whisper of your name, a burning ember of a permanent flame, still spinning slow in the groove. Aria Rose. Yeah. Yeah. The room is warm with the scent of spice, a golden memory of a paradise. I feel the silk against my tired skin, remembering where the light decided to begin. You're the saffron in the middle of the gray, the only warmth at the end of the day. We're just saffron and silk in the evening air, a touch of magic that's no longer there. I choose to lose you still 1,000 times as true than live a single life without ever knowing you. You're the highest note, the deepest silent vow, the only melody I'm hearing now. Soft as silk, warm as gold, Aria Rose. I'm walking through the gallery of my mind, searching for the pieces that I left behind. Every painting is a version of your face, a glowing light in this empty space. I've emolded the laughter, emolded the pain, like a summer sun after heavy rain. In my midnight gallery, you're the only star. I don't care how many miles or how far. If I were born again 1,000 times, I'd try to find your masterpiece under the sky. You're not a memory, you're my endless now, the highest step, the deepest silent vow, framed forever, endless art, Aria Rose. Yeah. I hear it in the static of the radio, a name that I can never quite let go. It's the rhythm in the middle of the gray, the only word that I still want to say. I'm cleaning up the corners of a dusty mind, leaving all the hollow years behind. Oh, it's just the echo of your name in the dark, the only fire, the only living spark. If I were born again 1,000 times I try to find a whisper under this lonely sky. You're the highest peak, the deepest love I found, the only solid thing on this shifting ground. Still calling the echo of you. Aria The sun is painting saffron on the hill. The world is getting quiet, getting still. I'm throwing whispers at the evening tide, nowhere for this honest truth to hide. I wrote your name upon a sandy shore, hoping you'll be mine just a little more. Underneath the saffron skies tonight, I'm bathing in the soft and golden light. If I were born again 1,000 times I try to find your star up in the endless sky. I'd love you simply like a meadow in the rain, washing away the colors of our yesterday's pain. Saffron and gold, waiting for you. Aria Rose. The years flow by like water, they won't ever stay. Yet every single day I treasure you more this way. I carry you through the silence, on every road I know, a flower rare and sweet that I'll never let go. I choose to lose you still 1,000 times, it's true, than live a single life without ever knowing you. If I were born again 1,000 times I'd try to find you once more, my star up in the sky. I love you simply like a meadow in the light, painting a whole wide world in colors bold and bright. There are no words that could ever explain how you're the beautiful sun